Membership vote is crucial. Without the membership voting in favor of the merger is really doomed. You can, and some credit unions have, gone back and done a revote with their members subsequent to being turned down. And fortunately, most votes turn out to be positive. We see oftentimes members are voting, 80, 90% are voting in favor of the merger. And, and a lot of that is really the credit unions doing a good job of managing the publicity. But things can go bad, and they have gone bad. One of the things that's really critical here is engaging the membership and letting them have a voice very early on. And credit unions, they reach out, they have town hall meetings where the CEO and board members and the acquiring CEO and sometimes their board members are available to answer the questions that the members might have about the merger. For a credit union that is now working to get a positive member vote, one of the real key elements of this is to make sure that there is sufficient time, to allot 2, 3, 4 months as necessary to be able to communicate the message properly. We've been involved with credit unions where we had to do a revote. I had one years ago where the credit union, it was hospital credit unions that were looking to merge. And they had approached a credit union, and it looked like this was a great idea, and they decided, okay, let's move forward with the merger, and they brought it to the membership and to vote on, and it was turned down. And they said, oh my God, this is great in concept. What went wrong? So we were hired to come in and work with the credit union to create a new plan. We started asking, well, why did people vote against it? Well, the hospitals in the community there had a lot of mergers, and a lot of people had lost their jobs as a result of the merger. And they figured that the credit union, that the people there would lose their jobs. So when we could come back and tell the story, well, no, everyone here is going to have their job. We're going to retain the branch that you had. Then people started listening to that story and said, this makes sense. We ought to do this merger. And, we had nearly everyone vote in favor of it the second time around, but it was important to reach out, understand the needs, and also to be able to communicate it through a lot of different forums. So it is important when a credit union does look to do the merger that, number one, they abide by the regulatory guidelines, and it's pretty clear in terms of timelines that you have available there. But also understand from a member perspective what their expectations are so that they feel good in turn about the merger as well.